My name is Patrick Finlay, Chairman Police Service Commission. We have not been able to do much except to review the files, look at the files that we have there and that was handed to us from the previous commission. And what I can say we have done outreaches. My intention is to meet with the different divisions, the commanders, the senior officers there, and the sergeants. We have done outreach in Region 6, Region 5, Region 3, and on the East Bank yesterday. We're going to do an outreach later today. But basically we want to get a feel of what's happening, talk with the police and, understand what's happening with them. So we haven't been able to do much in terms of promotions. Of course, you're waiting on the list. But we're looking at the files that were there, disciplinary files and everything else. And we haven't been able to pronounce on anyone on them yet because we took the time to study the commission, and the commissioners are familiarizing themselves with the files as they are presented to us. So we have a next statutory meeting coming up, and I guess by then we'll be able to do more stuff.
With respect to the list, is this commissioner, the sitting commissioner, expected to present? Are you expected to request a list from him, or you'll work with that list that you came and met?
No, we're expecting to be presented with another list, and the reason is we were not a part of the commission at that time, and so I think it'd be unfair to us, So we were going to allow the new commissioner to present his list to us, and then we'll peruse it and see what we'll do with that.
Any prospect of merging the two lists, or you'll just?
Well, I possibly, but I can't pronounce on that until we see. I haven't really seen the last list properly. I heard about the list, so we'll see what happens when it comes.
What are your expectations of policemen and women, senior officers, seeking promotion? What are your expectations as the Police Service Commission Chairman?
Well, my expectations are that the senior police officers, they know the order, for lack of a better word, and I expect them to rise to the occasion and be men and women of integrity, at the least, and commitment to serve the Guyana Police Force in its entirety. So my expectation is and I'm trying to be more relational, and that's the feedback we're getting from those who we have had outreach with. This has never happened, and they really applaud the efforts of the Commission to go to meet with them to find out what's happening.
Do you think that the being more relational has any prospects of affecting the promotion, since in some cases you may be having a face now to a name?
Yes, I think it will. And apart from that, the promotion comes regardless of if I know you or not. Promotion comes from a list of what do you call it? I will be presented with a list and a bio.
Okay.
And the bio of the proposed people on the list. Getting to know them adds a little. But when I talk about relationship, I want to bring the morale of the police force up. I want them to know that, listen, my job is not only disciplinary and promotional matters. I want to extend the ambit of my job to more of a relation. I want to know them. I want to be there. I want to help them. I want them to help us. So my task now is to build relationships with the hierarchy, especially.
Final question: can we expect to see, in addition to a list presented by you, based on your outreaches now, that there may be names that might be promoted, or persons who may be promoted based on what you would have gathered in the fields as against what might be presented on a list? And I'm saying in very plain terms, a list might be presented with names, but you're in the fields, so a name might not be on that list, but based on your outreaches, you would have encountered something different about them, the way they do the work and so on. Can we expect to see?
Well, because it's futuristic, I don't want to pronounce on it, but the possibility is there,